Welcome back, guys, to the channel. Today we're rebuilding BAXA transmission. I have a 2001 Honda Accord. It's the same process on the MAXA. MAXA and BAXA is basically the same thing. I've been needing to do one of these transmissions for a while. Really haven't got around to it. But today we're going to rebuild one. It's probably going to be 3 parts. I'm going to try to cut it down to 2 parts. But the first part, we're going to do the valve body. I done cleaned everything. Got everything laid out how it needs to be. This is basically the easiest Honda transmission to build. If you're just starting out, learning how to build them. There's a lot of these Hondas on the road. 98, 2002 Accord. If you want to do this at your house to save you a bunch of money, stay tuned. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and get to it. Alright, so the first part is we're gonna grab the valve body plate. We're gonna make sure all these little holes are cleaned, especially this one right here that you need to see through. Let's see here. Make sure this valve body plate is perfectly clean. Don't be afraid to wipe it off again. Yes, I got parts over here too. My area is actually small when I build these transmissions. I'm working on getting a bigger table, but this is what I got for right now. Long as you got clean rags under this, you don't gotta worry about that other stuff. Just don't be getting your clean stuff laying on over here, you know what I mean? But anyways, guys, just take your rag, wipe it off again. Got a dowel pin right here. Let's see here. Dowel pin goes right there. Actually, wait a minute. I do it every time. Pin goes out there, guys. Dowel pin goes right here. Alright. People ask me where do I get these rags from. It's actually a company that one of my friends works for that recycles these rags. These are actually medical rags used in surgery. Basically, they get dirty, they get re-washed and sterilized, and that's how I get them. Make sure that you don't got no foreign material right here. Make sure that bearing spins, that one spins. Just look all in all these little grooves and these passageways before you put this plate down. You want no foreign material, which looks good to me. Make sure you don't got nothing stuck to the bottom of the plate. And there you go, right there. There's that part of the plate. Alright. We're going to grab the pin. We'll grab the pin. Stick right here. Groove side of the gear. Faces down. And even though I done clean these, I still wipe them off a second time. Just a habit I got. Now, in this one right here, I need to sit right here for a second. Get some assembly grease. You can buy this. It's like $10 from the company I get the kits from. Organ Performance Transmissions. They sell these things. You just add it to your kit. I always put a little bit of this grease right here. In previous videos, you see me using transmission fluid. You can use transmission fluid too. Doesn't matter. As long as it's greased up. Give it a good spin. Like that. And that's how you do it. Pump gears are in it. Now, we're going to grab the valve body. We'll come over here. We're going to look at the valve body real good time. Um, all this little shadowing you see right here in the brown, water has gotten into this transmission at some point, sometime in its life. That stuff will not come off. I mean, you can sit here all day and get it off. It will come off, but whatever. You can still with no foreign materials in it. Like I said before, you're gonna go through and check all your valves, especially this one right here and that one right there. Let's see here. Check that one. This one right here could be tricky right here in the corner. But make sure all your valves are not stuck. If you got a stuck valve, you'll know it. But same process, guys. This the same process on the V6s, how the valve bodies go together a little bit. The V6s have more parts to the valve body. I try my best to get these things clean as possible. You can't get them perfectly clean. I mean, some clean fanatics out there say, oh, you ain't cleaning it good enough, whatever. I mean, I got a lot of these transmissions on the road right now. The fluid is still pink as it can be, and no issues. All I do is just take some assembly grease, put inside right here where the bushing goes. That's basically the only bushing you can actually change. The kit don't come with it. Take your shift linkage like this, stick it in this hole right here. Well, get in there, stick it in the hole, make sure it's facing this way. Got a dowel pin down there. Make sure you know all the dowel pins in your pump body. You'll line up this pin right here. Don't drop it like I just did. And it sits down there just like that. Make sure you can turn the pump gears by hand. Now this part right here gets kind of tricky sometimes. So we're gonna finesse it. Constantly wiping the stuff off, because you're gonna have some residual, maybe a little bit of fluid come out the valve body. I mean, you can't get it all out. I mean, I don't have one of those good fancy parts washers like everybody else has, but I mean, it is what it is. 12 goes there, there, and there. Got a 10 that goes there. I just like screwing them all the way down my hand first. These 12s right here are torqued to 13 foot-pounds. I always like to snug them all up first, these 3 right here. Get that 10 last. Alright. Stick your hand in there, make sure it turns, as it does. Get that 10 over here. The 10 is torqued to 9 foot-pounds, actually. I let somebody borrow my other torque wrench, so I'm using my other one today. Alright, now go back to your 12s, back to 13 foot-pounds. If you don't go by foot-pounds, so that's gonna be like 1.4 Newton meters or whatever you call it. Alright, now, first part of the valve body is right there. The main part is done. Stick your finger in the hole. Make sure that pump gear spins freely. It's going to have a little resistance on it because I got the grease on it. But if it's in a bind, it will not spin. Give me 1 second. We're going to get 1-2 accumulator over here bolted down. And then go from there. Alright. So yes, got that right there. Take this assembly grease over here. We're going to be doing, we'll go ahead and knock out 1-2 accumulator right here. She's already clean. Get a big one and a little one. Make sure this valve right here is not stuck. They call this your lube valve. Sometimes I'll see them stuck in like that and it burn them up. But yeah. Alright, let's see here. We try to do the big one first. Don't get these two springs mixed up, especially the little one. Here's your big one. Here is your accumulator O-rings right here. A lot of times they send extras. Always max them up. Take them all out the bag. Get your old O-ring, put in your hand. Put in your hand. And sit here. If I can grab it today, my God. See, it's a little off. Way off. Way off. Way off. Alright, so these three right here, these four right here ain't the right ones. We go over to the box right here. Sometimes they'll send us the extra one in the box, and here it is. Right here in the box. One by itself in the box. Not in a bag or nothing. 90% of the time, that's the one, and that's the one right there. So, that's the one we need. Take your old O-ring, stick it to the side. Put it on your accumulator. Now, take the spring, put it inside of that spring. I'm gonna warn y'all, this one's a pain in the ass. I mean, this is the hardest part about the job, is getting these springs compressed back down. I mean, sometimes it takes 2 people to do it. I mean, you can make your own tool and stuff. But this is the little trick that I know. Where is this? There's a little screwdriver I broke off. So, you gotta be careful about doing this. But you can push down like this. Go ahead and get the snap ring ready. Push down with your hand. I hope I can get this on camera for y'all because my hands are on the way. But you know what to do, basically. You gotta push down, get this snap ring back in the hole. That's where that little screwdriver comes in handy at. Come on. Right there, see it? So you make sure you don't Make sure you don't get the snap wing and that opening right there, and you're good. We'll go to the next one over here, the little tiny one. Tiny one's a little bit better. All 4 of these are the same. It's going to be any one of these, but I check them anyways. Yeah, all 4 of these are the same. You're going to have some extra left over. See, that one right there is a little bigger. You just stick it over here. That one's probably going to go on the other 2 accumulators right here. But we'll just pick a random one. Stick it to the side. Same process. 1, 2 accumulator. Make sure you put this on now, because once you get the rest of the valve body, once you get the rest of the valve body, you can't get this piece on. I learned that the hard way a couple times, so I'm not paying attention. But yeah, a little bit too much assembly grease ain't gonna hurt nothing. This blue is my favorite. It's real slick. I mean, spring, stick it in there like that. Always get a little push one time. Alright. Same process. Turn it around. I'm about to get my other hand today. I'm right-handed, so it's kind of awkward sometimes for me to do this. But this little screwdriver I got broke off. There's a flat end on it. So if you get real careful, you can just stab it. Hold it. Hold on. Snap wings get stuck in the grease, guys. I mean, they make tools to press these things down. I mean, but this is how I've been doing it for years. I don't have no issue with it. I just got used to it. Alright, 1, 2 accumulators done. Wipe it off. Make sure you don't got no sealing wing grooves right there. Cut into it. Make sure I got no foreign material. So it's looking good to me. You take her. Got a dowel pin right here. Missing one right here. This can be this one right here. Take it. You stick her ass right down in there like that. Alright, the bolts. Long one. I think this long one goes, yep, long one goes right there. Oops. They're all going to be torqued down to 9 foot-pounds. If you're not sure how it goes, see how this one sticks like that. You put that one down there, it sticks too high. So, perfect. You can use it for a guide. That one goes there. That one goes in the back. Alright. Well, if I stop dropping stuff today, guys, I'll be in business. This is the main process of this job right here, is the valve body. If you mess up right here, guys, it's game over, okay? I mean, got to take your time and just go with the flow. If you're not sure you torque the bolt down, torque it again. And I didn't show y'all, yes, there's 2 check balls right here on that cover. You don't got to take them out if you don't want to, unless they're stuck. I took them out, cleaned them. I mean, half the time I don't take them out. They don't never go bad. There's no issue with them whatsoever. If you get a Sonex shift kit, like I said before, you'll be changing the springs and these accumulators. You'll be taking one spring out and put 2 stiff springs in it, and you'll have a little bit more and harder engagement in the second at a lower RPM. But we ain't doing that today. We're just putting it back the way it was. It lasted 267,000 miles, so. See me, I just go back over. I torque them again, like, for the hell of it. Alright. Here comes the easy part, the valve body, guys. I love this part. Love it. Here's gonna be your, this is gonna be called your stator and reverse servo assembly right here. It's even marked on the package. Once again, we got stains on the plate. There's nothing to worry about. Just make sure it's clean. All these little bitty holes are cleaned. We're gonna stick this plate right here. Make sure everything looks good. Smack it down like that. Now, this is the easiest one in the world right here. This is like the valve body's basically done in like 2 seconds. I mean, alright, so open this up for y'all. You cannot, in my life, get this one mixed up. See how thick this O-ring is? It's the only thick one you got in the bag. It goes right here on your stator assembly. Not your stator assembly, your reverse servo assembly. Alright? Stick it back down like that. Make sure everything's clean. You check your valves once again. We don't want none of these valves to be stuck. I've only ran into 1 or 2 that they will be stuck, but the transmission got real hot. This transmission hasn't got hot at all. Just normal wear and tear. Feed pipes I usually leave in because they get stuck, and I don't like fighting them getting them out. And yes, my dog wants to bark at the cat again. But just lube it up good. We're gonna stick it the groove side like this, like it could be going on down on there like this. So the groove side you see right here is be facing towards your right. I mean, if you mess up, you can spin it around once it's up in there. See, groove side on the right. Check. Now, accumulators, we'll worry about in a minute. They're both the same. Don't gotta worry about mixing them up. Before I forget, grab this piece right here. This is your spring holder. If you put this on and forget this out, you gotta take this back off. right here. Spring holder goes here. You pull your linkage out a little bit. Make sure it goes down all the way, where it swivels like this. It actually stops you from going too far. Make sure everything's good underneath it. Dowel pin. We'll go ahead and stick this down on there. Sometimes you can give it a love tap. Like that. We'll go ahead and torque that down. Then we'll go ahead and get the accumulators in it. These bolts right here are kind of finicky. Whoops, wrong ones. Alright, so all these bolts go in here. It's a lot of freaking bolts. The shortest one goes right here in the corner. Self-explanatory, kind of. Let's see here. Sometimes you guys gotta take your time on these ones. See, if it goes down all the way, you know it's the white bolt that goes there. See, too high, too low, just right. Just right. Too high. See, when you see them sticking up like yay big, you know you're in the right hole. You know what I mean? I don't know what that noise is over there. Alright, hold on 1 second, guys. Alright, we're back. We're gonna go a little faster on this one. Just take the drill. Go down slowly. You gotta work your way around these gotta work your way around these feed pipes. Like I said, they do get stuck. Like this one right here will come out. That one come out. This one's stuck. Don't try to force it. If you break it off, if you don't got another one, you're screwed. If you bend it and you start leaking right here, you're screwed. So in my opinion, if it's stuck, don't mess with it. Leave it in it, clean it out, tar today. 9 foot-pounds again. Like I said, it's one of the easiest transmissions to build, guys. Instead of taking your car somewhere and somebody charge you $2,000, $3,000 to build a transmission, you can get the parts for this thing for, actually, I think I got the paper around here somewhere. I'll show you later on. I think I spent the parts for this one, because it didn't need the steels. But I replaced the steels anyways. It didn't need the steels. I didn't need all of them. I spent, I think, $205 for everything that we built this transmission. So if you know how to take the transmission out of the car, and you can rebuild it yourself, put it back in, you done saved a lot of money. So a lot of people don't show you the rebuild process, but I guess I'll sit here and do it for y'all, because the more views I get, the more YouTube and y'all help me to do more projects. Everything's torqued down. Let me do it one more time, guys. I do this all the time. I'll torque it, and I'll make sure it's torqued 4 or 5 times. I mean, if you forget one bolt's loose, you'll have a problem. Alright, that's in there. Now we go back over here. Here's your other 2 accumulators. These are the ones that go in it. Both of these springs are the same. Don't gotta worry about nothing. We look right here, we got two O-rings left. This big one, we'll leave the big one to the side for now. Don't worry about it. But we already know both of these O-rings go here. Take these, move them over there. Okay? Put a little grease on it. Like this. Take it. Stick it down in there like that. Same way with this one. Grease. Like I said, if you don't got this, plain transmission fluid does the same thing. Stick it down in there. Alright. Now, springs. They're both the same. Go there, check. Spring retainer. Goes down like this. Pow. Show that again, just in case I move my head too fast for y'all. Pow, goes one way. Snug it down for your drill. 9 foot-pounds. Alright, there's that. Now, we're going to get your stator assembly, which is right here. First of all, we're going to do a little finessing right here first. Before I get ahead of myself, I always get ahead of myself. Gotta calm down. Clean your plate off. Now back here, you got a check ball. Right here, there's a check ball right beside this back dowel pin. Right beside this back dowel pin is a groove right here. Got a check ball that goes in there. This is your lube check ball. Lubrication ball. Drop it in the hole. Little tiny spring goes on top like that. Alright. You see this big hole right here? Go to the right to the next big hole. Alright. Drop a spring in it. Like that. This is your torque converter check valve. If your torque converter check valve gets stuck, your torque converter's toast. It will burn the torque converter up in 5 seconds. I have taken them apart and the valve will be stuck. Take it, stick it down in there, make sure it moves freely, it bounces. If it goes down and stays down, it ain't right. Alright. My neighbor's out there doing something. Like I said, my neighbor's kind of crazy, guys. Alright. Give me 1 second. I got something in my hands. Put you on pause again. Alright, guys. We're back. Make sure this plate is clean. Like I said before, it's stained. Ain't gonna hurt nothing. Take it. It goes right around that valve right there. And right around that spring, okay? Now, go right here to your stator assembly. Got an O-ring that goes right here. Here's the new one. It's the only one that's small like this. It stands out. Take it. Stick it on there like this. Which this is down all the way in that groove right there. Alright. Put a little grease on it. While you're at it, you'll grab this darn pin. My dog's going crazy. Stick it down here like this in the hole. Alright, you can move it over like this. So you do this right here, move it over. This pin goes right over here in the corner. Like that. Alright. Here comes the fun part. Now, all these darn feed pipes are stuck too, except for one of them. double check them, make sure there ain't nothing but foreign material in it. I done checked the valves one time, but I'll check them again. This is your push regulator valve right here. Lock up valve. This little filter goes in there like that. It might stick. Hold on, guys. There you go. Goes in there like that. The little filter goes in there. What I like doing is go ahead and get one bolt ready, because it's gonna be pressure on this thing when you push down on it. When you go down, make sure the spring don't get cocked, nothing gets in the bind. But you just line it up easy. Very delicate procedure. Hold on, guys. I was looking at something beside me and it distracted me. This is actually the last part of the valve body, guys. This is actually very delicate. You don't want to cut this O-ring right here that gets put on. So, alright, it went right down on there. And usually it's going to be this bolt right here. Yeah, it went right there. You keep pressure on it because you don't want it to pop back up at you. Once it's down, it's down. Don't want to be messing with it too much. Like that. Alright. Get your other bolts. Little one goes there. Like I said, you gotta play with the bolts all the time. It just depends how they want to go down. Sometimes they want to go like they're supposed to, and sometimes they want to be stupid for you. Alright? See that one I just put down in the middle? I think it goes back in the back, guys. You gotta be careful. What in the world? Yeah, so the one in the middle, I gotta switch it. But it's alright, we'll get it in a minute. Yeah, see how high the one in the middle is? See? Switch them back and forward. Whoops. Alright, 9 foot-pounds again, guys. Alright, 9 foot-pounds. It's torqued down. Everything on the valve body is complete. We're gonna go ahead and put the filter on it and the shift linkage. And then we're gonna have a part 2. We're gonna be doing the drum seals and the shafts. Just depends how long it is. It might be a part 3. This long feed pipe goes way back in the back, like that. For safe reference, go ahead and torque it down one more time. It's a lot of bolts in these things. You don't want to miss one. I'll probably go ahead and torque them again off camera and mark them like I usually do. But yes, shift linkage, pretty simple. Wipe it off on the end. Turn it all the way to the left. Stick it right here. Make sure you lined up. Till it clicks like that. When you hear it click, you know she's in. Turn it to the first click. Hold your finger here. Hold it. She's in there. Check. Alright. First click. Because this thing has to be like this, that we get that other half of the case on. You gotta do a lot of work to the other half of the case. It's dirty. The outside of the case ain't gonna be the cleanest. As long as the inside is clean, that's all it counts. Now, filter. We got a brand new filter right here. Open her up. Take a little grease, not too much. Make sure that O-ring's on it. Make sure everything's clean. Take it and wrap it around your linkage like this. Line the hose up, especially right here. And push down till it clicks. When you hear it click, it's in. Your old filter. Put the bolts exactly how they came in out of it. They're one of a kind. Don't want to lose them. I actually got them backwards, but you know what I get. Nine foot-pounds again. It's actually 8 foot-pound, 8.5, but I took them to 9. Everybody's torque wrench ain't gonna be the same. Come on. Alright. Alright, this piece right here, I need to wipe it off real quick. You can clean them with brake cleaner stuff, but if it ain't really no metal on it, just wipe them off. This one goes one way. This holds the linkage in place when you're going up and down like that. Alright, torque it down to 9 foot-pounds also. Alright guys, let's go be the end of part 1. We got the whole valve body together. The next video will be the drum seals, setting your clearances on the drums. We might have it finished in the next video, might not, I don't know. Just depends. Gotta do a lot of work to that case down there. It's real dirty on the outside. I don't want that grease spawn down in it. But yes, if you're new to the channel, make sure y'all subscribe. This is part 1 of the BAXA-MAXA transmission we built on a 98 2002 Honda Accord 4-cylinder. Thank you guys.